Welcome back to my channel, everyone. As you can see, I'm in my car because it is another office day. I just got here and I am not looking forward to going to work. I mean, who is? But I'm happy that I actually booked later this afternoon off. I'm going to be leaving the office around 1:30 because I booked myself a bike fitting appointment, and my bike fitter is really only available during like work hours, so I had to book some time off for that. It's been a while since I got my last bike fit, so obviously things change over time, your body mechanics, and also I got something. These are some aero bars, so I'm gonna get my bike fitter to put that on and then get that fitted for me, just because the Oregon course is mainly flat, and so I want to be in like the best position possible. And thankfully, when I reached out to my bike fitter, he recommended this, so I'm just gonna bring it along and then have him take a look at it and help me put that on, just because I know nothing about bikes, as you know. So hopefully that all goes well. I got my bike here in the back covered, so that way it's hidden away. But yeah, I am starting to learn that when you prepare in advance of the next day, everything goes smoothly. So I'm happy that I made the decision and put this bicycle last night in the car, otherwise this morning would have been hectic. So yeah, I should probably go into the office now since I was already stuck in traffic, so I'm running kind of late, but you know, priorities. But typically my office days are pretty chill. It's really all about socializing and connecting or reconnecting with colleagues, because you know, sometimes you can just get that like virtual fatigue, especially if you're just in back-to-back meetings, which I typically am. So really it's just a matter of getting that personal connection back. But you know, I would much prefer being at home, but there is a requirement to be in the office once a week. So anyways, enough about that. I'm gonna head to work and then I'll see you all later during my bike fit. Bike refit is done, and look what I got. The aero bars are now installed, so I'm gonna test it out on my speed workout. I am about to do an interval ride, but first I gotta change my axle so that way I could put my bike on the trainer. But look guys, I don't know if you can see it, but I finally have some aero bars. I figured, you know what, why not go all out with my little setup? You know, I don't have a tri bike, but we'll make do with adding some aero bars for this race. And I'm due for a bike fit or refit, so I was like, I might as well just kill two birds with one stone kind of thing. Because when I got my bike serviced, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but the dude there like changed up my handlebars. I don't know, he said that it wasn't meeting standard or something like that, so he reverted it back to what it was before I got my first bike fit. And so when I went back to Rob, who does my bike fit, he had to change it back, and I was there for like 2 hours because the handlebar was the one that was like the most finicky. He did change the seat a little bit just so that it kind of matches with the aero bars, but not so much that it compromises when I am on the road bars. So there is going to be some kind of balance between the two. So the idea is that I'll use my road bars when I'm climbing hills, and then when I'm going through flats, I will be on the aero bars. So we're gonna see how it goes during today's ride. Hopefully it doesn't hurt, because you know, once you change the position after being in another position for so long, different muscles are going to be used. He did say give it about 6 rides to see how it is, and you know, if something doesn't work or if something feels a little off, then I'm going to go back and visit him, and then he'll just rejig it. It should be a fairly, I want to say fairly short, but it is just under an hour, so hopefully I don't die. Okay, I'm changed. Now I am just gonna find my workout. I've like switched to my iPad recently because for some reason Rouvy on my laptop is just kind of buggy, and so I've switched to my iPad, and so far I've had no problems. Of course, The thing about Rouvy, what bugs me is that it sometimes just doesn't sync. Like the last thing that was sync was my recovery ride. So now I have to, I don't know if you can see it. Now I have to manually download the workout from Training Peaks and then upload it into Rouvy. So that's one of the things I don't like about this, is that the sync is all off. Whereas Zwift, for example, I've never had a sync issue. So that's the one annoying part. Anyway, so now I gotta grab my laptop and download this workout, and then hopefully I can get this workout started ASAP. So I just finished my interval ride and it actually wasn't too bad. In terms of the aero bars, I tested out my right side, funnily enough, which is like my more dominant side. It actually felt a little bit more fatigued from in like the lats area, but I don't know if it's just because it's still getting used to the adjustment. So I'm gonna give it a couple more rides and see. But in terms of the overall fit, I feel a lot better in terms of like where my leg positioning is at. I feel a little bit stronger. So yeah, we'll see how tomorrow's steady ride is gonna be like, because that's more of a tempo session. And then I have an easy long ride on Saturdays. What do we have for dinner?
Smash Burgers 2.0.
Not chicken tonight?
No. Chicken tonight. Beef tonight.
So good. With the mac sauce?
Yeah, it was actually, this one's better because it's done with the yogurt. The Greek yogurt. It's more protein and then it tastes way better. So.
How do you know it tastes better?
Because I already tried it.
Oh, of course. And then we've got, what are these? Chips? Oh, potatoes. Nice. I cannot believe it's already 11:30. I am supposed to be doing my lunch ride, aka a tempo or steady ride. And this past morning, I guess, like for the past 3 hours, I have just been nonstop trying to work on this like report, and math and finances are just not my strong suit. So when I was asked to like dig into all of this, my head was just exploding and I'm like, oh my God, I like don't really know what I'm doing. Anyways, it's just another typical day in corporate life where you're making a shit ton of assumptions, just kind of improvising as you go. So yeah, I just like sent out my report with a ton of disclaimers, a ton of assumptions. I think I'm gonna go eat a snack because I'm now hungry, and then I am gonna go and get ready for this ride. It should only be about like not more than an hour. I think it's at like 56 minutes. Later today, Keenan and I are actually going to go to the gym, get some strength in. So yeah, today is just kind of like it's a weird day today. For some reason, I feel really like tired. My Garmin said I had a really good sleep and it was a very long sleep, and maybe I overslept because I slept, I think, for maybe 8.5 hours, and I just woke up feeling so off. And obviously I'm still in my pajamas doing work, but I mean, those are some of the perks. I don't know if that's actually a perk. I should probably like take better care of myself while I work from home, but it is what it is. I went to the office yesterday, so whatever.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, then barbell.
Yeah, because they're single. You have to stay control on both sides.
Yeah,
whereas-
it's like I have to really work on my core.
Yeah.
So we're just back from the gym and we did a little bit of grocery shopping just because we had like no food left, and we decided we are going to make some cottage cheese pizza. And there's this pizza that we love from Boston Pizza that we usually order when we're craving it, and it's called the Royal Hawaiian. And so we got all the ingredients. We've got smoked prosciutto. Oh, this is just some yogurt for the sauce, and then we've got this 3 cheese, shredded cheese for the toppings. We got some pizza sauce, and then of course the main ingredient that Kian is obsessed with, pineapples. Now this is obviously going to cause a huge debate because you either love pineapples on pizza or you hate it. So let me know in the comments down below whether you are a fan or you despise having pineapples on pizza. I am indifferent. I can go either way, but Kian is in love with pineapples on pizza, hence we've got it. Oh, of course we've got the cottage cheese for the pizza dough. I think Kian mixes the dough with the cottage cheese so that way we're upping the protein within the pizza. Obviously you have to stock up on the carbs. We've got the rice, bagels, more bread. We also got, it's not candy, it's like real fruit candy. We have one that's just the super fruit flavor, so it's like the raspberry, blueberry, and then this one is the sour version. So it has sour watermelon, sour peach, sour cherry. So I'm gonna be using these during my long ride this coming weekend. So yeah, I am going to shower quickly and then we are gonna start making some dinner.
Half a cup is 17 grams of protein. That's insane. So in this 1 cup there's what, 32? 34?
So how many cups are you putting?
2.
So it is another day, but the end of the work week, and I'm super stoked because I finished the work week strong, not just from like a 9-to-5 perspective, but also training perspective. Looking at my training plan, it's been all green, and so far I am at 100% compliance, and I hit 2 of my strength sessions, so I'm pretty happy with that. This morning I did my swim session, and I'm not gonna lie, it was hard, but I'm pretty happy I got up despite the little bit of a struggle I went through this morning. And now, as you can see, I am at my desk. I'm taking a little bit of a break from my 8-to-4 job and just kind of checking in terms of where I'm at with my training and just kind of the plan for the weekend, since the weekend is usually big from a training perspective. So that concludes this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If there are any other things that you'd like to see in my future videos, comment down below and let me know. And with that, I'll see you in a later video. Bye.